Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Polytunks, and in today's video we'll be discussing the various cultural wars that are occurring on the national stage and how these might affect the upcoming elections and define the modern era of politics. So, of course, one of the most timely and recent examples of these cultural battles. One of these is the Ron DeSantis "Don't Say Gay" law. Now, this was a major law that has like the Florida legislature. True to its name, it restricted freedom, um, gay speech, and of course, Florida has been the forefront of many of these issues with a total government crackdown on schools endorsing homosexuality, teaching critical race theory, or these other kind of initiatives which are questionable in their actual prevalence, although there has been an ongoing war against these initiatives, including actually an African American studies class. Uh, Ron DeSantis took sanctions against. So, through all of this, we can just tell that cultural issues are becoming an increasingly defining part of the modern political landscape because while the economy is obviously still in the forefront with inflation, there it cannot be understated that there are many pressing cultural battles as well, especially as abortion was uh, restricted by the Supreme Court, and that is yet another example of how the cultural politics of America has begun to become increasingly divisive, just as every other aspect has. However, while it may be tempting to suggest that this cultural warfare favors Democrats, we can actually see that in past elections, such as this 2021 Virginia gubernatorial election, these cultural issues have actually been integral to Republican success. And many of the kind of cultural schisms we could see, if you read here, while Donald McAuliffe largely campaigned on a campaign of associating Glenn Youngkin, the Republican candidate, with Donald Trump, Glenn Youngkin did not focus on that. He instead focused on associating Terry McAuliffe with many of these programs in schools and really ran his game, especially around issues of education, which, of course, is the forefront in many states, such as Florida. And would you believe it? He won. So, Democrats, as I've mentioned before, they have to now sort out Biden and his age when he goes for re-election. And another task they have is they have to reconcile cultural issues within the United States because these issues, left untouched by Democrats and ignored, could come back to bite them. Because while Democrats believe the public is on their side, especially many of the more radical wings of the party have really been harmful to the main party's reputation, and this could ultimately come back to harm Democrats. And I do expect that Democrats will really need to rally around these issues and kind of reframe their party's values because right now, many Americans probably believe that Democrats are on the more radical end and they may be inclined and attracted towards Republicans, which are running a campaign based off kind of reclaiming the country. So ultimately, through all of this, we can simply say that cultural issues are becoming an increasingly defining part of the modern political arena. It's a great litmus test for parties to kind of discern who is loyal or not. But ultimately, I think these cultural battles, such as Ron DeSantis' battle against education, they are largely harming Democrats because Republicans like Ron DeSantis are doing a great job of painting these issues as largely Democrats' faults and a symptom of Democrats' extremism. And Democrats will certainly have to reconcile that and reframe their party's message as they head into further elections in which these issues will certainly be at the forefront, no less than the 2024 presidential election. So that is everything for this video. I hope to see you in a future video, and that is all. Thank you.